At the same time, Senator Ron Johnson is currently leading efforts to block a deal on border security. During an interview with Fox News before the holiday recess, the Wisconsin Republican boasted about sabotaging the border security deal.
I've been pretty well leading the effort to slow this process down. I've got 14 of my colleagues to sign a letter to Republican leadership, to hold a conference meeting when we return on January 8th. And that was really designed to make sure that they wouldn't jam us this week to take a vote on a bill that nobody's seen. There are only a couple of people negotiating this thing. And so I think we were largely successful.
Let's bring in NBC News senior national political reporter Sahil Kapoor. Sahil, the immigration battle is just one of the big challenges facing Congress. It's something that the Republicans consider a priority. Can you tell us more about that and the other fights that you're watching on Capitol Hill? Which are real and which are made-up fights just to look like you're fighting something?
That's right, Mika. Well, it's a new year, but it's the same chaotic and divided Congress that has struggled to do even the basics of legislating since Republicans won the House last year. And this year, a number of deadlines that slid from 2023 are coming due, along with other big battles. So let's take a look at 5 of them. First, as you just mentioned, Ukraine aid and immigration. Like it or not, these two are connected because Republicans say there will be no further Ukraine money without tougher asylum laws. Talks between senators continued throughout the holiday break, but with no breakthrough. Let's show what the top Democratic negotiator, Chris Murphy, tweeted on Christmas Day, saying essentially that it's up to Republicans whether next year on Christmas, Kiev is a Russian city. It remains to be seen whether they can resolve an issue that has eluded Congress for decades, because even if the Senate does reach a deal, there's no guarantee it gets through the House. And if it dies, aid to Ukraine and Israel could die with it. Then there's another government funding deadline in 2 parts. Some of the government is set to shut down on January 19th, the rest of it on February 2nd. And after punting twice, the House and Senate are on a collision course. Speaker Mike Johnson says no more punts. If they can't reach a deal this time, they'll do a full-year stopgap bill, which would force steep across-the-board cuts that Democrats and Senate Republicans say they find unacceptable. Yet at this time, the chambers haven't even agreed on how much to spend. Then there's impeachment. Before the holidays, Republicans voted unanimously to formalize their impeachment inquiry into President Biden. The only problem? They still don't have a smoking gun. And this continues to be an investigation in search of an impeachable offense. Numerous Republicans have told me they still have not found one yet. And this year we'll learn whether they actually vote to impeach him or back off. Beyond that, surveillance powers under FISA Section 702 expire in April. This divide has created strange bedfellows. On one side, the FBI and some leaders in both parties want to extend these authorities. On the other side, conservative Republicans have teamed up with progressive Democrats to demand privacy protections and require a warrant to surveil people in the United States. Also, the FAA needs to be reauthorized by March 8th. The Farm Bill with ag subsidies and SNAP benefits needs to be renewed by September. As of today, neither of these issues are ready for prime time. And now, big picture, Mika, what's special about this Congress, in the wrong ways, is how little it's doing in terms of active legislating. What it's been doing since 2023 is trying to keep the lights on and avoid self-inflicted wounds like a debt default. And even there, it's been a slog. The backdrop of an election year will test what this spectacularly unproductive Congress can achieve in 2024. Mika?
Spectacularly unproductive. Well put, and a busy slate ahead of them. The Biden White House again reminding Congress this week the urgency of that Ukraine aid in particular, given the images we're seeing out of Kyiv just this morning. NBC News senior national political reporter Sahil Kapoor. Sahil, thanks so much.